How intriguing. Competent fools! This mining equipment should have been located ages ago. Why is it still here? A most valid question. My apologies, Master. I believe Soundwave was in charge of coordinating transport. But in fairness, during your interstellar travels, we all had to assume additional responsibilities. Clearly mistakes were made. Yes, clearly. Every last slice of energon extracted? No, Tom, I can explain. Explain what? You've been hoarding a supply energon for your personal use? No, not exactly. You see, do not take me for a fool, Starscream. I have been wise to your transgressions from the very beginning. Not only did you pluck the dark energon from my chest, failed attempt to snuff my spark, but you tried to raise your unknown dead warrior. It's no secret that you lost an arm in the process. It's replaced. You know about that? Soundwave is quite competent surveillance, I can assure you. The fact is, Starscream, despite your treachery, I've allowed you to carry on this long because I took a simple delight following your string of failures. But you found it becomes tiresome, predictable. You've hit rock bottom. No, Master, please give me one more chance. I beg of you. What's up, YouTubers, one and all? My name is Satelit1987, and today we'll be taking a look at Transformers Prime, Commander Class Starscream. And this guy just fucking broke before I could even review him, so I'm reviewing him now before it's too late. Yeah, he broke. The tail. I mean, maybe he looks good with that. I'm not exactly sure. But the thing is, he can't have this anymore. He doesn't have a rudder anymore. So, yeah, sucks to be Starscream. And the worst part is, Starscream always gets the shit end of the beatings. And, yeah, I just got this figure, and he broke 2 minutes before he even started his review. So that is sad. Don't play Despacito, because I'll fuck you up. And, yeah, this is his weapon storage. And, yeah, that's going to be all for the entire time, sadly. Size comparison, I'm going to bring in a couple figures that I've got. Most of which you'll see in later reviews. And some is an early review that I need to, that either A, I finished, and I don't need to do again, or B, I'm doing it again because of old time's sake, you know? So, here he is next to Core Class Skywarp, and they look real good together. Here he is next to Dark of the Moon Legion Class Cyberverse Bumblebee. Here he is next to Legion Class Arachnid from the same show as him. And, yeah, that looks pretty good. Here he is next to Prime. I can't wait to do that scene. Next to Bulkhead. These two fought a lot. Next to Predaking. And, side note, I actually had this figure before. And finally, next to his boss. Your scrap, Starscream. Anyways, and, yeah. To transform, when this was on, you had to flip this up, and you had to flip it up like that. I'll just leave that there for now. To transform this in general, you're going to take these off. You're going to take the wings in and fold them up. Then you're going to take the legs and you're just going to bring them down. And you can see how it fucking broke. Yeah, this red plastic is clearly a fucking nightmare. No wonder they painted it for this one. Anyways, so you're going to bring that down. You already have the feet out like that, so there's that. You're going to come up around. You're going to untab this. You're going to bring all this down. You're going to bring all that out. That's like a little action gimmick where you can just flip up the head. And his crest is fucking painted. That's nice. And, oh, what's this? Extra step for transformation to make it truly complete that no one fucking knows about. Except a few. Flip the arms out of these little tabs. If I could get my fingernail in there. There we go. And, he doesn't stand well because he has fucking skinny legs. But, there we have Starscream in his robot mode. And, if you really want to see the complete look, just take this. If you have the complete figure, you don't need to take this off because, that would be fucking breaking it. But, yeah, please do be warned of that, because it just snapped, and I don't know how or why, but it fucking snapped. But this is what he's supposed to look like when you have him fully transformed. With my copy, he still doesn't look bad in truth. Does he look bad in jet mode? I mean, I could probably deal with jet mode. At least it's not something big and destructive like, say, this whole arm snapping. That's a nightmare. That's gonna be a nightmare. This, I am just glad it's the rotor. I'm just glad it's the tail rudder, but, yeah. Yeah, he's rude. Terms of articulation. Head can move up and down, and can only move that way. Arms on a ball joint can move 360. Shoulders are actually on a hinge, but that's a transformation, but it does work. We got a double hinge joint here. We got hinge here. We got hinge here. And this arm can move up and down. Legs cannot do full splits. Legs can get a big kick like that. Up. Back, you got to kick it behind, and feet have a swivel, and mainly, this is the front, this is the back, but I love his fucking high heels, what the fuck, man. But, yeah, and for weapon storage, you can see here, you got his missile, you can just tab it here. These are actually, I've seen the show multiple times. The missile is obviously what fires from his arm, but this little thing right here is he uses multiple times when he's blasting without missiles. So that's actually good on them to include that. Now, side comparison, give me a fucking moment. Because that little rudder doesn't do anything else for transformation or anything for this video, so we're gonna skip to the side. As I was saying, it's time for size comparison, and I cut the video because I actually didn't have it transformed. So, it's editing, yeah. First up is Legion class Bumblebee, and shit. That scales well. You can clearly see. They would be much, Legion classes and doing stuff on this is a bit difficult because, not sure you noticed, but I don't like zooming in on the video, and it just, maybe I could. No, I can't. I can't while the video's running. No, wait, I can. Okay, so there's a scale. Here he is with Arachnid, and that also scales well. Accuracy. She doesn't want to show her face. That's good, you bitch. That's really good. So that appeals now to Optimus. He should be smaller. Seriously. No, actually, maybe. You know, in terms of movies, he's bigger, but in Prime, he should be smaller. He should definitely be smaller against this guy. Like, holy shit. They are the exact same size, and I do not like it one bit. Bulkhead and Starscream, though, that is a perfect size, though. They got that scale right. They got the scale right. Then we got Skywarp. Of course, it's gonna be a bit different because continuity much. And finally, Starscream should be smaller again. What the fuck? Oh well. Also, I actually think he looks a lot more cleaner without it, even though it got the big ass hole in the chest. We got the big ass hole in the chest. He still got a lot clean. He looks a lot cleaner. He looks a lot cleaner without the rudder, which is saying something. Even though it is supposed to be part transformation, and it does make him look... Oh! I forgot something else for articulation. Remember in the show when he used to... Whenever he acts... whenever he talks or does anything in the show, his wings move? What the hell you think of this? I know. It's not exactly the right orientation, but it doesn't look like I give a fuck. I can still do the fucking wing orientations. Like, holy shit. Like, this is incredible. This is one of the reasons why I like this figure. Because not only the fact that it gets this accurate, the crest accurate, it gets everything accurate. Of course, the rudder, you might have to split into two or something, I don't know, or to just take it out entirely, like my copy. But, the wings are also fucking kind of accurate. They must be flipped over the other way, but still, they're fucking accurate with the movements and whatever, and I really do dig that. I really do dig that. That is one of my favorite things about this figure. Let's say that right now. That is one of my favorite things. Now, to transform them back into mode, first, just clip these back on, like so. You can take these off because they're going to be on the jet mode. You're going to need to bring the wings all the way back and just flatten them out. Bring his head back. This will allow you to bring all this back. Alright, you know what? I think you should, there we go. So you got a hole here, and then you got a tab there. You're going to tap those two together. And then for here, you got a big tab here and a big hole here. You're going to tap that all in together like so. Make sure his head is all flush and everything. Make sure all that's straightened out. And what you're going to do is that you're going to need to angle this. And this is going to bring two mini tabs together. And it's going to slot into this hole right here. And once that's done, the final transformation, besides flipping around the rudder for like this. Like this. Last thing you need to do is you're going to need to take this and angle it so that the feet slide in there. Sometimes it takes a little finagling, sometimes it doesn't. And with the rudder, it looks really good. But, yeah, that is Starscream. Sure, he's not perfect, but hey, this was a figure ahead of its time. And not to mention that, holy shit, he has the wing articulation with the emotes. And the crest is painted. Because I heard a lot of things about the fact that all the other Transformers Prime toys with Starscream
the crest was not painted. Well, now it is. He looks really freaking good, but without the rudder, which is my copy only. He basically kind of looks like an origami in truth, and that's sad considering the fact that literally this might have been the basis for Easy Origami's Transformers Prime Starscream. That is kind of saying something. But he does look good. I have to admit, he does look good. He does feel good. Yeah, that is it for the review. Next review, we will be doing Bulkhead. Yeah, I noticed that I should have done something else with this a little bit, but oh well. And, yes, even though this review is recorded earlier, this is gonna be posted later, so it's, like, in order or something. I don't know. But, it's better than nothing. And thank you all for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. We are getting close to December, people. December, we're gonna have something really big. The big 3 reviews. I think, well, maybe 3.5, but still. And as always, till all are one. Oh yeah, Bumblebee's dead in the corner.